Good day, YouTube. So good day, everybody. So quick video, lunchtime, quick panoramic pan. The view's awesome today. Been good, really good weather after some rain this weekend. But just a quick video to check in and maybe do some updates. We had still getting some flooding around here with all the snow. As you can see, there's still quite a bit out there. We had some rain this weekend, so everything is really full that can hold water. If it can hold water, it's got it in it, as you saw the lake down there as well. Just a couple things. Hopefully I can get this out of the wind. So just a couple things. The Antifa movement. If you haven't seen by now, there are several Antifa parody Facebook pages that are posting videos, and I guess they've even moved to YouTube. I'll put the links below to a couple of them. One of them is the Ohio Antifa page, and the other one's Arizona. And if it's not trolling, then we have nothing to worry about. If it's trolling, it's downright hilarious. So there's like a couple people have got together and started a page, and they're doing little video snippets of Antifa getting ready for prepping and training and et cetera, et cetera. And it at first it was like, this can't be serious. These guys really, because they're talking trash about 3%ers and everything like that. It's got to be parody. If it's not, really we have nothing to worry about, because I think the real Antifa is probably much more dangerous than those guys. But it's funny. It's good comedic relief, and maybe it's a way to just ease the tension maybe a little bit. But also, like I said before, maybe that is a real Antifa and they're making a joke out of themselves just to distract attention away from them, and while they go about their dastardly plans for communist domination. Hard to tell what the real one is, but it's funny either way. So those videos are pretty funny. I did that video last week on the Antifa range time video. I think it goes along to say with the same thing. Don't underestimate the group, regardless of what you see on the internet. Communists always escalate to that next level, and I would expect more of the same from these guys. So what else is going on? Looks like China's trying to put North Korea in its box. Ultimately, the Chinese goal is the annexation of the Korean Peninsula, so you just got to play out how they're going to strategize that. They use Korea as their pawn there to push their way into the peninsula and ultimately annex it. That's the ultimate goal. So, we're watching that. You've got the French elections that just went down, and I mean, what else did you expect, right? I mean, have the French ever stood up to anything? Not since Napoleon, and Napoleon was an Italian. Go figure. The stock market has been very interesting. The trading markets, relatively flat, down since the big bump back in December, and now you have all the commodities taking huge hit. The commodities are all down. Oil is down, I think below $46 right now. I know it's below 47. Silver almost below $16. Gold's down. Bonds were maintaining. They weren't up, that's for sure. So bonds are down. So people aren't buying bonds, you could say. The Fed had a meeting, and they had some speakers come out, I guess, Monday. Basically reassuring people. Supposedly the job market's okay. We're almost at what they call full employment statistics wise. But those numbers are all made up. And I think I mean, obviously people are, where's all this money going? What does it all mean? It's hard to say. But if you were looking at investing in gold and silver, no time like the present on the silver. Gold's a little bit higher than it has been in the past, but not much. But silver continues its decline, and I'm, just for full disclosure, I'm fully convinced that before the collapse, silver will go to zero, or dang near close to it, as they just pretty much crush all the paper markets. Nobody will want to buy the paper stuff, and the paper stuff is what drives it right now. But once that is over, then the real value comes out. So just a thought for you, but I don't want to wait until it's $5 and I've only got, like an hour before to buy it. Buy it when you can get it, because when silver's at zero, everything else is going to be hundreds of dollars. Inflation will be out of control. So just a word, the silver could possibly go lower, but it is an investment in real tangible items that can really be used for things. Same with gold, copper, iron, sorghum, oil, whatever, real stuff, not some paper on a computer screen, digits or whatever. So we'll continue to follow that. I'm not necessarily in the market to buy silver, but I'm looking more and more closely at it. If it continues, if it gets down to the $12, I'll probably definitely be scratching something up to find a way to get some more. Really need to get some more steel-made objects is really what I need to get a hold of. But not a whole lot else going on. Shout out to Tony doing his drive time videos, or not drive, he don't call them a drive time, but he does his little chats daily as he's driving, doing his business. A lot of the old Tony's coming back out, it looks like, but he's moved on to a better situation, it looks like, as well. So that's all good. The Bundy trial situation continues to get more just bizarre as there's issues at the prison, and they pushed back their trial date just because the judge said they could. And no carriage of justice when people that are not even charged with a violent crime or held in pretrial confinement and solitary. You really can't get more oppressive and a sure sign that the system is trying to control you. That has nothing to do with justice or maintaining safety of the public. It has everything to do with maintaining the control of the government and not letting, and giving the perception that these are dangerous people when really they're just danger to the government with their ideas. Because definitely no threat to the public safety, if you would. So I hope you enjoy the view here. It's very, very nice. But we're definitely looking out for flooding this spring as it comes around. So y'all know what to do out there. Prepare, live free.